If you buy food and groceries, this message will affect you. If you have a family, this message will affect you. Australia is in the grip of a 7-year drought. 44% of Australia is now drought declared. This is a map of rainfall in the Murray-Darling Basin. The map shows that there are many pink and dark red areas in the vast Murray-Darling Basin area. This means that many regions in the basin are experiencing the severe condition of a 1 in 300-year drought regarding low rainfall levels. Drought is not just a rural problem, it is an urban problem. This water crisis is affecting everyone. Australia's largest river basin, the Murray-Darling Basin, is where 40% of the country's food is grown. It is here that the water crisis is most noticeable. The water flows within the basin are at the lowest level in 117 years. As water scarcity increases, the cost of water to farmers increases. Farmers will be forced to pass on these costs to consumers. Farmers will also be forced to grow less food and charge more for water-intensive products. There is already evidence of rising food prices due to this water crisis in the Murray-Darling Basin. On average, Australian grocery and food prices rose by 12% from 2003 to 2007. Projections from the UN Food and Agriculture Organization's Food Outlook state that world food prices could rise by 25% in the next year as a result of the Australian drought. The commodities most likely to experience price increases in the future are bread, meat, dairy, and vegetables. Meat prices will rise by about 20%, and 10 cents will likely be added to the cost of every carton of a dozen eggs. Bread prices are forecast to rise by up to 40%, and leafy vegetables are projected to double in price in the coming months. Putting dinner on the table every night will become a major struggle for families all over the country. Supporting your family will only get harder as the prices of food increase. There are also additional pressures on food and grocery prices. The federal government has purchased hundreds of millions of dollars worth of water licenses from farmers in order to return the water to the Murray-Darling Basin natural environment. However, these water buybacks will increase food prices even more. This is because farmers will have less access to water. As the supply of agricultural water decreases, the cost of this water will increase. This additional cost will be passed on to consumers in urban areas. The Murray-Darling Basin is Australia's food bowl. Water management policies created by the federal government and various other organisations have put significant pressures on food and grocery prices. Everyone, whether in rural or urban areas, will be affected by the drought and the water crisis in the Murray-Darling Basin. Drought and water mismanagement in the Murray-Darling Basin means increases in food and commodity prices for people in rural and urban areas.